So, Hairy Game Lords have just played our first go at Fireball Island, The Curse of Vulcar. In terms of a game, really, it was a lot of fun. Opening the box, you felt like you were about 7 or 8 opening your Christmas presents around the tree. They got that bit right. In terms of play, there's a lot of luck involved, but that's the joy and the fun of it. But at the same time, you did have to look at where you were going, plan routes to try and pick up enough different tokens and try and get the photographs, the snapshots you have to take around the island at different places in the island. I really liked the cave element so that you could jump across and get through to other sides of the island, but still some random, because you did have to roll the dice. So really, in terms of I could see playing it with a family really easy. I think kids would absolutely love this. And you feel a bit like a big kid playing it. So big thumbs up from us here. I think the only downside is packing it away into this box, which is pretty flimsy, and there's no insert or anything to put the game into. So it feels like once you've built everything up, putting it back was a bit rubbish. That was the only downside, which otherwise would have been, would have given it a better score.
This one, Fire Island, it was great. Let's be brutally honest. It says ages 7 as a minimum, and you could easily introduce your kids to this. Any younger and you'd be playing it for them, but it's very simple to play. The mechanics are basic to pick up. There's many cards, which makes replayability very high on the list. Let's just have a quick look. Got some lovely scenery, and as you can see here, Vulcar, the balls popping out of his mouth. This is fantastic. The dynamics make it unpredictable. This version, Ange opted for the painted minis, and that makes a difference. Instead of just looking at a single coloured piece, you've got something that breaks up, looks a bit more appealing to the eyes. As Pete, the Hipster King, has said, the box is rubbish. The box is a bit flimsy. It is a hassle to pack away. I wasn't here for the unboxing and setting up this evening, so I don't know how long that takes. But once you're playing, simple game to play. Very fun watching the marbles roll around trying to hit each other, just so you can steal stuff from each other. Yeah, play it, enjoy it, feel like you're back in the 80s as the game's meant to be. But yeah, I think if they were going to keep producing this thing, they need to do something with the box to be able to manage repackaging it once everything's assembled. Other than that, top game, play it again.
Ange here, and as you can see, I've got the smallest beard around the table tonight for the Hairy Game Lords. So what did I think of it? I loved it. I just thought it was just great fun. It's so refreshing to play a game which is just fun, like that of my childhood. You didn't have to think, oh, where to go and what strategy, what deep strategy. You could go about and pick up different things. There was some really nice cards in there, so like the souvenir cards add a little bit of variety to the game. The different kind of cataclysms where the marbles come down. I mean, that's the best bit, isn't it? And just kind of like trying to knock each other over. Yeah, it was really fun, and it was really close as well. So when we all got onto the helicopter, and the scores were really close from sort of like last place. There was basically like between, I think it was like 10 or 12 points from last place to first place, and first and second there was 1 point in it. Aussie Phil, he got the win, and I came second. Good times. Hipster King. Never mind. But it was brilliant. So I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, the setup does take a bit of time. maybe we'll get better at that, knowing where everything goes and stuff like that. And you need a steady table because some of those marbles are very precariously teetering all the time. So if you are on a wobbly table, it's going to be rubbish. But enjoyed the game, great fun. We like it, don't we? We like it a lot.
Yes.
We will play it again. Excellente.